Yo, what up everyone, Amir Himir, owner of Rappin' and Snackin', getting into another Collector's Corner video. Hit me up on Instagram and TikTok at Rappin' and Snackin'. Buy some from the site in the link below, description below. And let's go ahead and get into it. Here's some pickups that I've gotten over the past couple months, just getting around to making a video. First, I'm going to go ahead and start off with some stuff I got from Fat Beats. Shout out to Fat Beats, they hooked it up. They hooked it up with a couple Pharaoh Monch releases. So first off, we have the 13 album right here. This is the Pharaoh Monch and 13 album right here, A Magnificent Day for an Exorcism. Got this on tape, got it on CD, and also got it on vinyl. Let's pull that up too. This is a really dope album, actually. I was very pleased. And I'm already forgetting if this came out in 2020 or 2021. But it was a really dope album whenever it came out. You know, with all the COVID stuff, I got all my days mixed up for like recent releases. But really awesome album. The production is awesome. The concepts are great. Pharaoh he doesn't really disappoint ever, but on this one in particular, I thought he really shined on it. Super awesome stuff. Big shout out to Fat Beats for hooking up with the tape, the CD, the whole trifecta, the vinyl, etc. Big shout out. Then next up, I also got another Pharaoh Monch thing from them, and they threw in a couple Fat Beats stickers too. Boom, boom. They also threw in these stickers, which were awesome. The Internal Affairs stickers. Boom, because they hooked it up with the Internal Affairs vinyl. So this is the repress. It's got colored vinyl. Let me actually pull it out and show you. Pause. Let's go ahead and see it right here. Look at that. Got like a reddish, orangish record for both of them. Yeah, this one you can see a little bit more of the orange accent. But really dope album. They repressed it. I actually don't even have the original pressing, so best believe I was happy with the repress. Shout out to them on that. So thank you, Fat Beats. And then next up, I got another hookup here. This is from Shop Get On Down. They hooked it up with the Benny the Butcher and Harry Fraud. Plugs I'm at 2. But because I've already talked about this in a previous video where they had hooked it up with another pressing. This is the one, the repress with the track Thanksgiving on it, which was not on the original pressing. So this is Thanksgiving on it. Pretty dope track. If you haven't heard it, make sure to peep it out. So shout out to Get On Down right there. Boom, boom. Now next up, I actually have, this is a whole bundle. So the rest of this video is going to be a whole bundle that I picked up from my guy 12-Man Rambo. Got everything for $140 shipped. So I got VHS tapes, cassette tapes, CDs, no records, but I got all those other things. So let me go ahead and start off with the VHSs first. Very interesting stuff. And like I said, I always like buying from this guy, because he has a lot of things that, I don't really see a lot of it in person. Some I do, but I'd say always at least 20% of the stuff that I buy from him, it's like my first time seeing it, or I maybe seen it in person once or something like that. So it's always good to check out his store for me, and I'm kind of blowing it up because it's like, oh well. I have a feeling that a lot of people who watch my videos don't always go for the things that I like, or maybe they do after the fact. So I'm very I'm happy that I usually still have the opportunity to get these things. So without further ado, let me get into the bundle right here. First off, this is really cool. This is a track from the The Careful Click Click from the Wu-Tang Clan album. But the reason why this is cool is it's not your standard VHS. This is from that short run of V-Lite cassette tapes. So if you see on the back right here, it has like this note right here, and it states this is a genuine V-Lite video cassette. And these are very interesting, because they didn't have a lot of VHSs in the V-Lite capacity. And I'm actually still waiting, because I have a couple V-Lites. I'm waiting to buy an open one, because the ones that I've sealed, I kind of want to keep sealed. I'm going to buy an open one and play it. But, that's very interesting right there. I'd never seen that before. Next up, we have Royce the 5'9's Rock City right here on VHS tape. So this says, Boom, Rock City, We Live, Who Am I, You Can't Touch Me, and The Elite Part 1. yeah, pretty dope. Trying to see. Yeah, no. Pretty cool stuff. Royce the 5'9" right here. And I'd never known that they had a VHS for this. So when I hit his shop and I saw it, I was like, okay, well, let's check it out. Peep that out. I actually still have to watch that one. So I don't know if there's anything else on that, but I just read it off the back and it seems like that's it. So this was interesting because this comes in a plain sleeve right here. But when you open it up, it is the Oh No. Amazing song. Mos Def, Pharaoh Monch, Nate Dogg, from the Lyricist Lounge, Volume 2 right here. And it's got the cover on the actual cassette tape, but not on the sleeve. So that was pretty interesting. Really cool to just see stuff like this. And I've seen that music video, but it's still cool to have that physical. Next up, this one is sealed. This is Missy Elliott's The Hits. So these are some of her music videos right here. It has the cover for one of her albums. And this has Get Your Freak On, The Rain, Super Duper Fly, She's a Bitch, and Hit 'Em With the Heat. So it's interesting they chose just those 4 songs, but she had other big songs that they didn't include here. Because this is the cover for, I believe, her 3rd album. This is the cover for her 3rd album. So they could have put a couple more tracks on here, but they just chose to do it with the 4. Some of them pretty cool stuff. Missy Elliott's awesome. Next up, we got the Eminem right here. I had it flipped upside down. We have Eminem's here. It includes the director's cuts of all of Eminem's videos, plus the long-form video of Stan. So this one I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to open this one very soon. I have my VHS player hooked up. I want to see the director's cut versions. I'm pretty sure I've seen some of the director's cut versions, but whenever they have a hype sticker like that, I always get kind of confused, like, oh, is there something that I haven't seen? Because, it just happens like that. But pretty cool stuff. I'm very excited to peep this one out. It's got Stan, The Way I Am, Real Slim Shady, Role Model, Guilty Conscience, My Name Is, and Just Don't Give a you-know-what. Then next up, we have this Busta Rhymes special bonus video for Gimme Some Mo right here. It says the full version of the hit video, so it's like, have I seen that or have I not? I'm gonna have to open this up and see if I've seen it or if I have not, because sometimes they just say these things because, like, back then, that's like the full version of the video. I don't know what was playing. Did that album drop in 98, 99, one of those years? So was the full version on TV? Probably not, but is the full version on YouTube now? Maybe. I don't know, so I'm going to have to open that out and check it out. So it's always very interesting. And the next one is Brotha Lynch Hung's Now Eat the Movie. I have not seen this. I'm actually excited to see this, but I'm also... Brotha Lynch Hung has some gross raps, and maybe I don't want to watch this. It's probably going to make, me gag a little bit. Big pause there. But... on here it says, guess what daddy's bringing home for supper. So if anyone knows Brotha Lynch Hung's music, you already know what that means. And it's one of his lyrics. So, yeah, it's kind of a watch at your own risk. But this is going to be pretty interesting. I want to see this for show. It's got it's a movie, so I don't know exactly what's in this. I just haven't seen it yet. I'm excited to pop that one and peep it open. So a lot of those are sealed. Very excited to check out a lot of those. Next up, I'll get into some cassette tapes right here that I picked up from him as well, all part of the same bundle. First off, right here, we got DJ DMD's 22 PA Worldwide. Now, this is actually issued like this because this is the snippet tape, so it doesn't have the cover. Really dope album. Definitely encourage y'all to listen to it. This is his 2nd album, so 22 PA Worldwide. Make sure to peep that out. It's got the very popular and heavily sampled track 25 Lighters. Really peep this out if you haven't. Super dope. Next up, we have DJ Quick, Under the Influence. This is still sealed cassette tape. Honestly, not the biggest fan of this, but I picked it up anyways. The album's alright. I'm not the craziest fan of it. Next up, we got Breeze, The Young Son of No One. I actually haven't heard this album yet, so I am excited to peep it out. Breeze, I haven't heard all of his solo stuff. I've heard him on features. He's dope on the features, just haven't heard all of his solo material, so excited to peep that one out. Reminder that this whole bundle is $140 shipped, so I'm not getting into every single individual price because they were all a certain price, and then we had bargained, and I brought it down, and, we agreed on some things. So this one's very interesting. This is one of those things that I've never seen before. Before I'd visited his website, or his Discog site. But this is a press kit version, audio press kit with spoken intros for Funk Dubious, Which Doobie You Be. And as you can tell, this is not the cover for Which Doobie You Be. But it's interesting because I've never seen this, and on Discogs, I see, like, right before I made this video, there were only 3 copies for sale, and they're $65 was the cheapest one. So I find that just interesting, and that alone is almost half of this whole thing, half of my whole bundle purchase, because I bought for $140. So if he was selling for that, then I already got a good bargain. But I don't know what these go for. Like I said, I didn't see them for sale, or I didn't see them sell yet on Discogs. But Which Doobie You Be, very interesting stuff right here. It looks to be quite rare. I've never seen anyone with this as well. So really, really cool stuff. If anyone needs photos of it, let me know. Next up, we got LA Posse right here. They come in all colors. And this is another album that I actually haven't heard yet, but I saw it on his site. I want to get into LA Posse's music, like buy it and listen to it, because if I don't own it, I won't listen to it. That's just how I am. So excited to peep that one out. Then next up, dope album right here. We got Dub C and the Mad Circles, Curb Serving, but this is a sampler for it. And you know me, I love samplers, I love snippets, I love getting kind of to see if tracks did make the album, if there's different variations, maybe samples that didn't clear, etc. I'm a nerd for that kind of stuff, so got this as well, Curb Serving. And there's 11 tracks on here that are snippets, and it's mixed by DJ Crazy Tunes, rest in peace. All right, next we're going to go ahead and get into some cassette singles, and I think, and actually just one sampler too, I believe. So we got Big Daddy Kane's It's Hard to Be in the Kane right here, cassette single. This one is actually still sealed. Boom, boom. Also has the B-side right here, Who Am I? Dope one, dope track. Then we got another Big Daddy Kane, To Be Your Man, also sealed with Ain't No Stopping Us Now on the B-side. Still sealed, Big Daddy Kane. Awesome artist. And then we're going to keep what Big Daddy Kane got in the PJs right here. So, hey man, he was selling a bunch of Big Daddy Kane stuff, got it. This is also sealed. It's got Show and Prove on it, which is the Posse Cut, which some of y'all may not know, so I'm just going to list some of the people on here in case you didn't know about this track. It's got Big Scoob, Shaheem, Jay-Z, Old Dirty Bastard, Sauce. It's so funny how there's like a few, I'm reading this, and there's just a few like misprints here. There's just a lot of misspellings. It's like DJ Premier they spelled wrong. It's just really funny. But you know, it is what it is. It's always funny when you like read into these things and see what's going on. But anyways, in the PJs right there. Next up, we got the Lost Boys right here, Lifestyles of the Rich and Shameless. It's a little beat up right there. As you can see, it's kind of coming apart on the side right there. But, oh well. Jeeps, Lex, Coupes, Beamers, and Benz on the B side. Dope track. Yeah, dope track. Boom, boom. Right there. So that one's obviously not sealed. As you can see, that's like the most torn up one I got. And this is very interesting. So this is Sadat X and Exhibit. They're both on Loud Records. The reason why this is interesting is because you can see Sadat X right here, Exhibit right here. So what Loud Records did is right here on the side it says Explosives, but there's 2 X's and they're both capitalized and both in yellow. They're trying to basically show that, we have Sadat X and Exhibit. So it's just like kind of corny, but like kind of clever, however you want to spin it, I guess, have it your way. But then it's got the Sadat X tracks, the Lump Lump and the Lump Lump Nubian mix, and then the Exhibit tracks, Foundation and the Eyes May Shine remix. So this is very interesting. It's like a single / maybe like a little sampler. I don't know what you want to call it. I can call it like a single from both artists. But you got Exhibit right there, Sadat X right there. Always cool when labels did things like that. I always found it very interesting. And this is Houdini's song, Freaks. Also has Judy on it, Smiling Faces, and Bag of Tricks right there. Yep. But remember, this is not Freaks Come Out at Night. It's not that song. This is just the track Freaks. But boom, right there. Houdini is an underrated group. I actually really enjoy their music. And next up, we're getting into CDs that I got from him. Still part of that same $140 bundle. First off, we got the Trey the Truth, the Restless Sampler. Pick this one up. It did not come with cover art. That's just how it is. But it does have back art right there. Boom, boom. So this is interesting. Just snippets. I think it has the Swing Remix, the full song, if I recall. Either Swing or Swing Remix, the full song. off memory. It doesn't have the track list on the back, so I can't tell you. This is interesting. This is Brotha Lynch Hung's EBK4, but it's not the so there is one with cover art and like in a jewel case, and there is another pressing that is in this type of paper sleeve, and that's the one that I got from him. So interesting. I'd never seen this particular one. On the CD itself, it says made in the Czech Republic, so I find just that also peculiar since it came out in the year 2000. I know a lot of recent pressings for certain like records and CDs come from the Czech Republic, but that early on, I don't no particular artist or album is coming to mind from the Czech Republic, so that's interesting. Next up, we got Cunninlynguists, the Southern Underground right here. Picked that one up also. Haven't heard this album, so I am excited to go ahead and peep this one out. Yeah, haven't heard this one. Boom. Next up, we got another sampler, Scarface, Last of the Dying Breed. Also did not come with any type of art, not in the front and not in the back. Pretty good album in Scarface's catalog. Not the best, but definitely not the worst. Then this is a pretty dope one. I was happy to find this. This is a Mortal Techniques Bin Laden remix featuring Chuck D and KRS-One. It's got the Bin Laden remix. It's got Bin Laden, so not the remix, and it's got the War Versus All, which is by Mumia Abu Jamal. So pretty cool. Just came like this. Nothing crazy. CDR. Boom. Then next up, we just got a CD single, Fat Joe's Don Cartagena. This one actually still has an Amoeba sticker on it. I got to take that off. I guess he got it from Amoeba or someone gave it to him from Amoeba, whatever. We got the LBC Cruise, Beware of My Crew. And this is just a slip case, so slip in, slip out, pause, pause. Boom, boom. Cool stuff. Mike Geronimos, Wherever You Are right here. Got the remix on it. Acapella, the album version, you name it, whatever. Boom. I like the art on the inside right here. It's like a little, the money, the blunt recordings. And then lastly, we got TLC's Waterfalls. I actually really liked this song growing up. I remember the music video tripped me out when I was a kid. But here we have it. Also love the artwork right here. Really good song. TLC's pretty dope. And that actually concludes that bundle. So $140 for those VHSs, the tapes, the CDs, the other stuff that I showed from Shopkit on down to Fat Beats were free, so shout out to them. But let me know if you have any questions. There's some things that I haven't heard from these piles, so I'm pretty excited to go ahead and dive into them. And some of those VHSs, like I said, I have not seen, so it's going to be really cool to open those up and peep them out. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Instagram or here, or TikTok, whatever. I'll get back to you. Buy something in the description. And subscribe. Like the video. Appreciate y'all as always. I'm out of here. Peace.